they just put this little uh, Amazon building over here. You know, one day, man. Yeah, those were all apartments. They tore that down right over there. It's a lot of shit that's going on. It's a lot of shit that's going on. A lot of shit that's kind of irritating. And you got Amazon, you got these big businesses buying up all this property, but they not doing nothing with the homeless people. All they doing is just reshuffling the homeless people around, and then making it where places where the homeless used to live. Okay, well you gotta get the fuck up out of here, type shit. I remember the mayor of the city of Las Vegas was like, if anybody feeds the homeless, you're going to jail. They don't give a fuck about no homeless people. They don't care about that shit. Vegas is just like every other city. They care about money. And they care about what makes money for them and what puts money in their pocket. They don't give a fuck about the average person that's probably one check away from being homeless. At all. Because if they did, it wouldn't look the way it looked. Let's go over here. Because see, all this then, look at that big ass Amazon building. That's where the homeless live. Let me tell you something. They've done a great job. Look at all those homeless people right there. The shade tree. Now you tell me, you look up and down here, and you look at it over there. Look at that shit over there. Don't tell me and look all around here. But you want to tell me that Vegas cares about their homeless people, and Vegas don't give a flying fuck about no homeless people. I know. I've been out here 22 years. You got all these billionaires, you got all these investors, you got all these top-notch investors out here, but look at those homeless people that's sitting over there. I don't see these billionaires and all these people that got all this money. Yeah, they want you to come to Vegas to spend your money, but they don't give a fuck about the homeless people. They everywhere. This is their community, and what they about to do is gentrify this homeless community and get these homeless people the fuck up out of here so they can start making these condos and buildings and all this other shit, and they can start making money off of it. Look at this, man. You can't tell me. And they care about the homeless community. Look at all this construction. They closed down that street because they don't want no homeless people over here. They don't want no homeless people over here. Look at how much they didn't clean up. All right, well, you got to go. Because I remember they used to be up and down here. But what they're doing is they're building things so now they can make it where, oh, well, you can't live over here no more. Yep, you can't be over here no more. You got your big marijuana dispensaries everywhere. Where's the damn tax money from the marijuana dispensaries? Where the fuck is that at? Man, yeah, right. This shit is a joke. They don't give a flying fuck about no Las Vegas citizens in that way. They just want to make money. And they want to make sure the only way they make money is that they can shuffle the homeless around and do what the hell they want to do, because they don't want these homeless people to be seen. So that's why they trying to clean this shit up, because I've been out here a long time and it ain't never looked like this. Look at over there. They just trying to clean it up. And then before you know it, the west side is going to be all Latinos and all white folk. There's going to be no black people over here. Those are the things that we need to wake up and see and understand and realize. Hey man, this stuff, they're not remodeling and doing things different for black folk. They're remodeling and doing things different for the dominant society, so they can make it palatable for the dominant society. Look at that. See, they don't want people to see that over there. They don't want you to see no homeless people. What they want you to see is people thriving and doing good, because it's imagery. That's all it is. But you're going to see people laid out. You're going to see people, that's why, look, now they got the city marshals going everywhere, because they don't want these homeless people around. You know what I'm saying? And this is the historic West Side. Yeah, they done cleaned it up, but what they're trying to do is keep cleaning it up so they can get rid of the black folk. And then all of a sudden, you're going to start seeing on the West Side, instead of churches, you're going to start seeing high rises and all kinds of other shit over here. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to see what you think. And people don't even know Annie's Kitchen exists over here, which I go to a lot. They just closed today because I think, or maybe they might be open. I just ain't went there. That's Annie's Kitchen. She got some bomb-ass hot links, too. We got to understand that. This is our neighborhood, and we have to restore it and keep it black. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way we can thrive, in my personal opinion. This man act like he about to, I hope he don't want it, but hey. Oh yeah, they done cleaned up the streets over here. They done a lot of stuff over here. But that still doesn't negate the fact that the homeless population out here in Las Vegas, Nevada is crazy. You know, I get it. All these abandoned buildings and all this stuff that you see right now, take a look at it, because eventually it's not going to be there. You're going to see some type of an investor come over here, turn that building into a business, maybe even a Latino business, and it'll thrive. You know? And then all of a sudden you'll start seeing a whole bunch of white folk over here, because you know what happens when they gentrify an area. Once they gentrify an area, then here they come. Now here everybody coming, you know, wanting to invest and pretend like they want to invest in the area when really they want to make money. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to make no money. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, you know, why does everybody act like Vegas don't have a homeless population? Why is it they act like homelessness doesn't exist? You don't never hear them really talking about homelessness or any of that stuff. You know, but a motherfucker want to charge you $8 for a gallon of milk and wondering why so many homeless people. I ain't even showed you the people under the passways of the freeways. You're gonna see a lot of that. And it's gonna be a lot of black folk you see, man, because it's expensive. It's getting to the point where it's unbearable. And we don't understand that because I feel like we don't want to work together, and I get it because we haven't been socialized to work together. We've been more socialized to work separately. We think that's the best way to work. Because, you know, you don't want to listen to each other. You don't want to hear each other. You feel like everybody think that they know what's going on. I just feel like people should stay in their lane and focus on that. As you can see, we got our, you know, we have our project. And my advice to be to anyone, don't think that Las Vegas, Nevada ain't looking at, you know, our west side and looking at all of our space. We about to ride by, you know, when this light turned green, the old historic Moulin Rouge, they tore that down. And we're going to ride by the Tenaya Brewery. You know, and this ain't even the whole west side. I just thought to come through here. And then we have, you know, our west side. And then we got, look at all this land the west side has. Look at all that damn land. Now you tell me you don't think that the dominant society is looking at that land and figuring out what they gonna do with it? Because they not gonna do what black folks think they gonna do with it. See, black folks think they gonna build something for us. They don't give a shit about building nothing for us. They gonna build something for them. That's why people need to see this. Now look at this. To your left, you have what's called the Tenaya Brewery. And they got it all boarded and gated up. But it's a business. It just happens not to have people outside. But that's called the Tenaya Brewery. Now look at all that desert and all that land that's over there. Look at all that. It's all west side land. What do you think they're going to do with it? Just like I just said. Don't be surprised if they don't put a Lowe's or Home Depot or a Latino grocery store or something that benefits, you know, the dominant society. But they're not putting in there anything that's going to benefit black folk. Why would they do that? Wake up, man. Because let me tell you, gentrification is here. It's here to stay. We so busy worried about what a nigga got on and how much money a nigga got. We not even worried about they're moving us out of our neighborhoods and moving the dominant society into those neighborhoods. Like the West Side. The West Side, historically black, all of a sudden now it's a whole bunch of Latinos over here, and it's a whole bunch of white folk out here. And before you know it, all the black people will sell their homes and move to the areas where they think it's nice, as the dominant society laughs at us and says, look at these dumbass niggas. We want the inner city. We don't want to live on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? That's why the inner city is becoming so expensive, because I think they know, well, we don't want to travel. Just like Martin Luther King Boulevard. Oh, they done remodeled Martin Luther King Boulevard and did all these things for Martin Luther King Boulevard because the dominant society has to travel up and down here. People could think I'm crazy. People could say anything. Like, this gas station right here used to be a Champs gas station. You know, along with they changed that. Chevron in the 76 put the little brick. Oh yeah, they changed the stuff around here because they know what gentrification does. Gentrification brings money. It moves the niggas out and brings the dominant society in there. And they'll allow the Latinos to live there. See, they just don't want you to see white homeless people like this day walker right here / night walker walking around. Can't see him, you didn't get him, but I saw him. But hey, man, to be continued. I'm out.